Imagine this for a second. You wake up tomorrow morning, your knees feel lighter, your back doesn't complain when you stand up, your balance feels steady, and your energy lasts all day without coffee after coffee. Now imagine I tell you this didn't come from a gym, heavy weights, or some extreme workout program. It came from 6 simple movements that Japanese elders quietly practice every single day, well into their 70s, 80s, and even 90s. And here's the shocking part. Most of us over 50 have never been taught these movements, even though they may be exactly what our bodies are designed for at this stage of life. So if you're over 50 or even getting close and you want to stay strong, mobile, and independent for decades, not just years, stay with me, because by the end of this video you'll understand why these 6 movements are so powerful and how they could completely change the way your body feels day to day. Now before we go any further, let me clear something up. When we talk about Japanese elders, we're not talking about marathon runners or gym addicts. We're talking about normal people, grandparents, farmers, shopkeepers, people who live simple lives but move their bodies in very intentional ways. In many parts of Japan, aging doesn't automatically mean weakness. It doesn't mean pain is normal. It doesn't mean slowing down is inevitable. And that mindset alone already puts them ahead of most of the world. Instead of chasing intensity, they chase consistency. Instead of pushing harder, they move smarter. And these 6 movements are a perfect example of that philosophy. The first thing you notice when you watch older Japanese adults move is how often they get down to the floor and back up again. This isn't exercise for them. It's daily life. Sitting on the floor, standing up, kneeling, squatting. These movements keep the hips strong, the knees healthy, and the core engaged in a way chairs never will. Think about how often you sit in a chair every day. Sofa, car, office chair, dining chair. Chairs make life convenient, but they slowly steal your mobility. Japanese elders counter this by naturally practicing deep knee bends and controlled standing motions throughout the day. When you slowly lower yourself toward the ground and stand back up without using your hands, your legs, hips, and core all work together. Over time, this preserves strength where it matters most, because the ability to stand up from the floor is one of the strongest predictors of long-term independence. Now I know what you might be thinking. My knees hurt. My balance isn't great. I can't just drop to the floor. And that's okay. This movement isn't about forcing anything. It's about controlled range of motion. You can start by lowering yourself onto a low surface, like a cushion or a step, and using support if you need it. The key is slow, mindful movement. Japanese elders don't rush. They respect their joints. And that's exactly why those joints last longer. Another movement you'll see constantly is gentle spinal rotation. Not aggressive twisting, not forcing flexibility, but easy, relaxed rotation of the upper body. When you walk through parks in Japan early in the morning, you'll often see older adults slowly turning side to side, arms relaxed, breathing deeply. This keeps the spine hydrated, mobile, and resilient. As we age, the spine tends to stiffen, especially if we sit a lot. That stiffness doesn't just affect your back. It affects your breathing, your balance, and even your digestion. Gentle rotation wakes up the nervous system and reminds your spine how to move naturally. Think about how many daily activities require rotation. Reaching behind you, looking over your shoulder while driving, picking something up from the side. When rotation disappears, pain often takes its place. Japanese elders protect this movement every day, not with extreme stretches, but with relaxed, rhythmic motion. And the beautiful thing is, your body responds quickly to this. Even a few minutes a day can bring noticeable relief. One of the most underrated movements practiced by Japanese elders is controlled walking, but not the rushed, distracted walking most of us do. This is intentional walking. Short steps, upright posture, arms swinging naturally, feet fully contacting the ground. Walking like this trains balance, coordination, and joint alignment all at once. In Japan, walking is not just transportation. It's a practice. Many elders walk daily, not for speed, but for rhythm and flow. As we get older, many people shorten their steps without realizing it. This reduces hip mobility and weakens the glutes. Japanese elders consciously keep their steps smooth and even. They maintain an upright posture, which keeps pressure off the lower back and knees. And because they walk so often, their joints stay lubricated and their cardiovascular system stays healthy without intense strain. If you've ever wondered how some older adults can walk for miles without pain, this is a big part of the answer. Another movement you'll see often is simple arm raising and lowering combined with breathing. This might look almost too easy to matter, but don't underestimate it. Slowly lifting the arms overhead while inhaling, then lowering them while exhaling, improves shoulder mobility, posture, and lung capacity. Many people over 50 develop tight shoulders and shallow breathing. This combination addresses both at the same time. Japanese elders often practice this in the morning to wake up the body or in the evening to relax. The shoulders are closely connected to the neck and upper back. When they become stiff, headaches and tension follow. Gentle, daily arm movement keeps this entire area fluid. And when you combine it with deep breathing, you're also calming the nervous system, reducing stress, and improving circulation. It's a small habit with a surprisingly big payoff. Now let's talk about balance, because this is where many people over 50 start to struggle. One of the most common movements you'll see among Japanese elders is standing on one leg, often while brushing teeth, cooking, or waiting for something. This isn't formal training. It's a habit. Standing on one leg activates the stabilizing muscles of the feet, ankles, knees, and hips. It also challenges the brain, improving coordination and preventing falls. Balance is not just about strong legs. It's about communication between your muscles and your nervous system. When you stop challenging balance, that communication weakens. Japanese elders maintain it naturally through daily life. And the beauty of this movement is that it can be done anywhere, anytime. You can start with just a few seconds and build up slowly. Even holding on to a counter at first is fine. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Finally, one of the most important movements Japanese elders practice is deep, relaxed breathing combined with posture awareness. This might not look like movement at all, but it is. Sitting or standing tall, relaxing the shoulders, breathing deeply into the belly, and allowing the ribs to expand. This keeps the diaphragm strong, supports the spine, and improves oxygen delivery throughout the body. As we age, stress and poor posture often lead to shallow chest breathing. This keeps the body in a constant state of tension. Japanese elders counter this by regularly slowing down and breathing fully. This not only improves physical health but mental clarity as well. When your breath is calm, your movements become smoother. When your movements are smooth, your joints feel safer. And when your joints feel safe, pain often decreases. Now here's something very important to understand. These movements work because they're done every day. Not once a week. Not in a burst of motivation that fades after a month. Every single day, in small doses. Japanese elders don't ask, "How many calories did I burn?" They ask, "Did I move well today?" That shift in mindset is powerful. You don't need to set aside an hour. You don't need special equipment. You don't even need workout clothes. You just need to bring awareness to how you move. Sit down and stand up with control. Rotate your spine gently. Walk with intention. Move your arms fully. Challenge your balance. Breathe deeply. That's it. 6 movements. Simple, natural, and incredibly effective. And let me be honest with you for a moment. Many fitness programs aimed at people over 50 focus on fear. Fear of getting weak. Fear of getting fat. Fear of losing independence. But Japanese elders move from a place of respect for the body. They listen. They adapt. They don't punish themselves for aging. They work with it. And that's a lesson we can all learn. If you're over 50 and you've been told that pain is normal, stiffness is inevitable, and decline is unavoidable, I want you to question that belief. Because around the world, there are entire cultures proving otherwise. These movements won't turn you into a 20-year-old. That's not the goal. The goal is to feel capable, confident, and comfortable in your body for as long as possible. Start small. Maybe today you practice standing on one leg while brushing your teeth. Tomorrow you add gentle spinal rotations. Next week you focus on posture while walking. Over time, these habits compound. Your joints feel smoother. Your balance improves. Your energy stabilizes. And suddenly, movement becomes something you enjoy again, not something you fear. If this video opened your eyes to a different way of thinking about fitness after 50, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear which movements surprised you the most. And if you want more content like this, focusing on simple, proven ways to stay strong and mobile as you age, make sure you subscribe. Because getting older is inevitable, but feeling old doesn't have to be.